Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Abhinav. So in this video we are going to talk about time complexity. So we'll discuss what is time complexity, what is the use of time complexity, how to find time complexity of a particular algorithm, types of time complexity, all the notations, big O notation, big omega, big theta, everything, okay, in detail. So वीडियो को लास्ट तक देखना, इसमें आपकी सारी ही चीजें क्लियर होने वाली हैं टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी के रिलेटेड, फाइन. Okay, so first of all, let's discuss that what is time complexity. Okay, what is time complexity? So there is a very misconception that time complexity is a time taken by an algorithm. Okay, but this is wrong. Means time complexity is not a time taken by an algorithm. Okay, for example, if we take for example that I say that the time complexity of a particular given algorithm is on. Let's take that complexity of a particular algorithm is on. So I'm not telling you that it is 10 seconds or it is 5 seconds, that the time complexity of a particular algorithm is 5 seconds, because time complexity doesn't tell you the time taken by the algorithm. It is basically the relation between the time taken and the algorithm, or you can say the estimation of time taken. Fine. So let's take example. Let's take an example that uh, we have learned that force is directly proportional to acceleration, but force is equal to mass into acceleration. The same thing is here, that the time complexity is directly proportional to the time taken, but it is not equal to the time taken. Okay, there should be a constant. Fine. So time complexity is basically relation between the time taken by an algorithm and the number of constant, the number of inputs. For example, if we take that the time complexity of a particular function is on, okay, that the time complexity of a particular function is on, then what does it mean? It means that the time taken by this algorithm increases linearly as the input increases. For example, if we are performing that particular algorithm with 1 million of elements, with 1 million data. For example, let's take that there is an array of 1 million elements, 10 to the power 6 elements, and we are performing some particular algorithm in that array, and the time complexity of that algorithm is on. So for 1 million of data, it is taking, for example, 5 seconds to run. Then how much time it will take for 2 million of data? So for 2 million, it will take 10 seconds. For 3, it will take 15 seconds. Because it is increasing linearly. Means close to 10 seconds or close to 15 seconds. Because it is never exact, कोई नहीं बता सकता है. ठीक है? Fine. For example, time complexity is O1. What is O1? O1 is a constant time complexity. Let's take that the time complexity is O1. Then if it is taking 5 minutes for 1 million data, then for 2 million data also it will take 5 seconds. For 3 million, for any, because it is not dependent on a number of data. Here in On, it is dependent on n. What is n? Input data. So if n is 1 million, then time is 5 seconds. Let's take it hypothetically, means हम लोग ऐसे example ले रहे हैं. For 2 million it is 10 seconds. For 3 million it is 15 seconds. But when it is constant, for example O1, then it is constant. Okay, it means it doesn't depend on the input data. So for 1 million also it is 5 seconds. For 2 million also it is 5 seconds. For any amount of data, fine, it is 5 seconds. Okay, yeah. So this is basically the exact logic that what is time complexity. It is not equal to time taken. Time complexity is not equal to time taken. It is just proportional to time taken. Okay, yeah, fine. So next topic is we'll discuss the types of time complexity and their examples also. We will discuss both the thing, and by explaining examples we will also take some problems. Example बताते कुछ ना कुछ अच्छे examples भी आ जाएंगे आपके साथ, ठीक है, जिससे आपको समझ में आएगा कि एक प्रोग्राम की टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी कैसे निकालते हैं, हाउ टू फाइंड अ टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर प्रोग्राम. ओके, so let's take example. So the first one is yeah, the same thing, constant time complexity. Okay, it is constant time complexity. So for constant time complexity it is O1. So आपको नाम से समझ में आ रहा है कांस्टेंट है. Whatever is the value of input, whatever is the size of input, the time taken by algorithm is constant. For example, there is a program where there is a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and c is equal to a plus b. Okay, this is an example. This is a program which is finding that here is a, here is b, and we are returning the sum of these two numbers. So the time complexity of this program will same. The time taken by this program will be same for any value of b or for any value of c, a. It will take equal time. कुछ भी हो a और b की value. For example, if we write here that while I is less than 11, I plus plus, here I is equal to 0. So maybe you can say that it is a loop, it is a while loop. So the time complexity of this particular algorithm is on. But what is n? If there is n instead of 11, then it will be on. But here it is 11. It is a constant value. So for in this case also the time complexity is O1 because वो constant है. Constant को हम लोग O1 से denote करते हैं. Fine. So the time complexity of this particular algorithm for this is equal. It is O1. Okay. Fine. So now the second is linear time complexity. Okay. So linear time complexity. So second thing is linear time complexity, which is O of n. Okay. So linear time complexity आपको नाम से समझ में आ रहा है that linearly increase होगा. Okay. As I have already explained that for 1 million data it is 5 seconds, for 2 million of data it is 10 seconds, like this. Okay. Yeah. So let's take an example. There is a very easy example, which is let's take a loop, a for loop from I is equal to 0 to I is less than n, I plus plus. Okay. So this is basically O of n. Okay. Now one more thing. Okay, one more thing. For example, here in place of I plus plus, there is I plus is equal to 3. Let's take it is I plus is equal to, means in every iteration I is increasing 3 times. So the function will become f is equal to f of n is equal to n by 3. You can say like this, that this function is n by 3. भाई 3 का इंक्रीज हो रहा है ना, so सिर्फ n by 3 times रन होगा. This loop will run only n by 3 times. So is the time complexity of this function is O n by 3? क्या इसकी टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी O n by 3 हो जाएगी? No. In this case also it will be O n. In this case also, if it is 5, if it is 10, anything, it will be O n only. Because it always take the maximum term, जिसका सबसे ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट आ रहा है, जिसका सबसे ज्यादा सिग्निफिकेंस है उस पर्टिकुलर में, और सबसे ज्यादा सिग्निफिकेंस का n का है. One more example. Let's take the example of if the function is, we take a function is equal to, like here it was n by 3. N by 3 times the operation is running. Let's take a example of 6n cube plus 5n square plus 3. This is a particular function. If I ask you the time complexity of this function, that what is the time complexity of this function, then you can say that it is O of 6n cube plus 5n square plus 3. But it is not like that. It's just O of n cube. The time complexity of this function is O of n cube. Why it is n cube क्यों है? n square इनको हमने neglect क्यों कर दिया? Because when this n is a very high value, means tends to infinity, it's a very big input. For example, n is 10 to the power 10. Let's take. So the value of n cube will be 10 to the power 30. It will be 10 to the power 20. So 10 to the power 20 is very small number. It's very smaller than 10 to the power 30. So हम लोग उसे neglect कर सकते हैं. हम लोग पहले भी जब हम लोग approximation पढ़ते थे in the chapter of approximation in class 11 or 12, we have studied that we have to neglect some values which are smaller, relatively smaller. This is not a small value. This is not a small value, but it is relatively smaller than 10 to the power 30. So we can neglect this, and we will take just O n cube as the time complexity, like this. Okay, fine. So the another is third one is O of log n. logarithmic time complexity. And a perfect example of logarithmic time complexity is binary search. It is binary search. So binary search takes O log n of time complexity. I think we all know that. And there is a very big difference between O of n and O of log n. Means the logarithmic time complexity and the linear time complexity. लोगों को पता नहीं चलता, but बहुत बड़ा difference होता है. And let's talk about O of n versus O of log n. Let's see how much there is a very big difference between them. A very big difference. Let's take example that n is 10 to the power 6. Means we are taking 10 to the power 6 elements. For example, there is a binary search, and we are performing search operation using linear search and binary search. So linear search is taking O of n, and binary search is taking O of log n. Okay, and there is an array which contains 10 to the power 6 elements. So because binary search is of complexity O of n, it will take 10 to the power 6 iterations in the worst case. 10 to the power 6 ऑपरेशन करने पड़ेंगे ना लीनियर सर्च को. हर एक एलिमेंट चेक करेगा, एक जहां मिलेगा उसको फाइंड करके बता देगा. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर एलिमेंट बिल्कुल लास्ट इंडेक्स में हो तो उसे 10 to the power 6 ऑपरेशन करने पड़ेंगे. बट इन केस ऑफ बाइनरी सर्च it just have to do log of 10 to the power 6 operation, and here in this log n the base is 2. This is also important thing. The base is 2. It is not e, it is not 10, it is 2. Okay, so here if it is on, it is taking 10 to the power 6 iteration. Here it is just taking log of 10 to the power 6, and I think it will be something like 17. The value of this log 2 16 is 17. So जहां पर लीनियर सर्च 10 to the power 6 ऑपरेशंस कर रहा है एक नंबर को ढूंढने के लिए, वहीं पर बाइनरी सर्च 17 ऑपरेशंस कर रहा है. There is a very huge difference, Okay, so this is the beauty of this logarithmic time complexity. Fine, this is the thing. Okay. Now there are some other common examples which we will discuss it. Okay, because we are going to cover everything. So the example is like quadratic time complexity. We have discussed or we will discuss that it is O n square. This is quadratic time complexity. Okay, quadratic time complexity. O of n square. Okay, so we will take examples of this also. So the first example of this quadratic time complexity is obviously a nested loop, a for loop from I is equal to 0 to I is less than n, I plus plus, and same thing for loop of j is equal to 0, j is less than n, j plus p. Okay, so this is a nested loop. So this will take O n square. Obviously it will take O n square. Fine. Now let's take example. So this is a also example of quadratic time complexity, but it will a little confusing for you. Okay. For example, the loop is nested loop is for I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Okay. And for the for of j loop, it is j is equal to 0 and j is less than equal to I and j plus plus. Okay, it is like this. So when I value is 0, this j loop is running one time. Okay, it is running one time. When the value of I is 1, it is running two times. When the value of I is 3, it is running three times. Means it is 2. In this case, it doesn't depend on the value of I. It is always running n times. So n plus n up to n. Means here it is multiply basically. Like this plus. So for it is n square basically. Okay. But in this case, sorry, there is a it is okay, here it is a doubt little bit. Okay, Means the thing is that basically this J loop is always running, is always iterating n times, whatever is the value of I. But in case of this, it is running I times. So when the value of I is 0, it is running 1 time and 2 times and plus 3 times up to it is running n times when the value of I is n minus 1. Okay, fine. So if we talk the function fn of this particular algorithm, fn is basically the times the algorithm is running like this, and we will take gn as a time complexity, fn as the function. So if we find fn, so what is the value of 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n? It is n plus 1 by 2. So it is basically n square by 2 plus n by 2. This is the function. And I have already told you that we have to always take the term which has the highest significance in the particular function. So the highest, so n square here, if we take n square has the highest significance. This n square, it has the highest significance. इससे बड़ा significance किसी का नहीं है. So the time complexity of this function will be O n square again. So the time complexity of this function is also O n square. This particular function is O n square, and for this function also it is not other than O n square. Okay, this is basically the case. Fine. Okay. So this is the case. Now we will discuss some other time complexities also, which is there is a very common case which is O of n log n. This is also an example of time complexity. A very great example of this is merge sort, the sorting technique which we use in our program. It is merge sort, and which is based on whose time complexity is O and log n, like this. Okay. Some other also, for example, we'll take n to the power 4. Again, we can take 4 nested loop, cubic n time n to the power 3. We'll take 3 nested loops, fine, 2 nested loop, or yeah, there is one more. For example, we say like exponential time complexity, which is increasing exponentially. Okay, and you can take the factorial time complexity. Okay, it is factorial. So there are very different types of time complexities. Okay, the example of this is if you have to find subsets of a set. So when you find the subset of a set, you can search for how to find a subset of a set. C++ program or Java program. You can see that the time complexity is b to the power n. If you have to find a permutations of a string, okay, then it is needed on to the power on factorial time complexity. Means if there is a string of length n, means characters are s1, s2 up to sn. This is a string. So first of all, we will take the whole string and then find its permutation. It will take n permutations. Then we will discuss for n minus 1 substring. Then we will discuss for n minus 2, like this. So that is why basically the thing is that it is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 up to n. So that is why it is n factorial. Time complexity is n factorial. This is also a case. This is also a case. Fine. So sometimes there is time complexity. Okay. Yeah. So these are some examples of these two time complexities. So examples of these two are common. We will take 3 nested loop, we will take 2 nested loop, and here it is like if you have to find a subset of a set, then time complexity will be b to the power n. What is it? It will be actually 2 to the power n in subset case. B can be anything. In case of if we have to find the permutations of a string by the brute force method, then we will require n factorial time complexity. Fine. Okay. So here we have discussed types of time complexity, and I hope that आपको समझ में आया होगा. Now some properties of time complexity, that time complexity doesn't depends on a constant. For example, if the time complexity is of a function is n, and we have added some constant to this n, then it will be again n. Because the significance, the number with highest significance is n. For example, take example that fn is n square by 2 plus n by 3 plus 2. So if I ask you about that, what is the time complexity, what is the gn? of this particular function. J means time complexity function. You can say that it is O(n) square because the highest significance is of n square here. So it is O(n) square. Fine. So if we add some constant here, plus 1 plus say anything, then also it will be n square only. Okay. Same if fn is n, then time complexity is O(n). If we add some constant here, 2 plus 3 anything, then also it will be O(n) like this. Or if we multiply also, for example, let's take an example that O of n is equal to O of Cn. This is the basically, so there are two properties. First one is this, O of n is equal to O of Cn, and O of n is equal to O of n plus C. Means adding constant or multiplying constant doesn't affect on the time complexity. Let's take an example. For example, fn is n square plus n plus 1. So the time complexity of this function means Gn of this function will be O of n square. We all know that. If you have multiplied this whole function with 3, now it will be 3n square, and it will be 3n, then it will be 3. Then all time will be O(n) square. So multiplying a constant, adding a constant is not affected by the time complexity. उसमें कोई effect नहीं आता है. Fine. So this is basically the thing which I was trying to tell you. Okay, trying to tell you. Now I hope that I have done with all the basic concepts of time complexity. Now we will move towards the notations. How to define time complexity, how to represent time complexity. We have meter to represent length. We have kg to represent weight, mass. Okay. So there are three types of notations. Okay. Big O notation, big omega notation, and big theta notation. We have three types of notation. Fine. So we'll discuss each and every type in detail. Okay. So let's take a single example. इस एक example में आपको तीनों चीजें समझा दूंगा. What is big O, what is big sigma, what is big omega, what is big theta. Okay. So first of all, but understand one thing, that big O notation deals with the worst case. Big sigma notation deals with the best case. And big theta notation deals with the average case. This is the basically difference between the big O notation, big. Now what is the worst case, what is best case, whatever case, we will discuss. Okay. So we will understand it by taking example of an array. For example, we are taking linear search on an array. What is the time complexity of linear search? It is O(n). Okay. Yes. So let's take that there is an array. This is array. Okay. So the size is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is an array of size 8. Fine. Now let's fill some elements in this array. For example, 2, 1, 0, 5, 8, 9, 1, 2. Let's not repeat the elements. It is a search 7, 3. This is the particular array. Okay, and we have to perform linear search on this array. And for example, our target element is x is 3. We have to find 3 in this particular array. Okay, so linear search क्या करेगा? It will check all the elements from starting. It will check 2, it is not equal to 3, it is not equal, it is not equal, it is not equal, it is not equal, not. Then it will find 3, that 3 is at the 7th index. It will take 3 is at the 7th index. It will give us the index value. So it is the worst case. इससे बाद में तो नहीं हो सकता है. It is the worst case that the particular iterator has to travel 8 iterations and then he has find 3. For example, the value of x is 2. So it will just take one iteration. In the first only it will find 2 in the first only. Fine. So this is the best case, that जो 2 वैल्यू पहले में ही मिल जा रही है, and x is equal 3 is the worst case. So we have to always deal with the worst case. खराब से खराब क्या हो सकता है, means big O notation, it determines the worst case, big sigma, best case, and what is the average case. It is basically if we talk any value between 2 and 3, for example 5, it is the average case, 5 आ गया. Okay, so worst case is that the program will never take time greater than it is taking for 3. इससे ज़्यादा टाइम ले नहीं सकता है. अगर लास्ट में तो मिलना ही मिलना चाहिए, तो बता देंगे नहीं मैं नॉट फाउंड. It will not take time greater than this worst case and it will not take time less than this best case. इससे कम भी नहीं लगेगा, पहला उसको चेक करना ही पड़ेगा. And average case is something between worst case and best case. Okay. There is a mathematical representation also. So books में लिखा हुआ तो मैं बता दे रहा हूँ आपको, थोड़ा थ्योरी वगैरह आपके कॉलेज में पूछ सकते हैं इसमें, तो इसलिए मैंने आपको बता देता हूँ इसको भी. There is a formula how to define worst case and how to define big O notation, big sigma. First of all, we'll discuss for big O. So there is a formula that limit n tends to infinity f of n upon g of n. So what is the f of n? It is a function of n and g of n is the time complexity, should be less than infinity. So ये आपको हर बुक में मिल जाएगा, कहीं भी आप चेक करेंगे आपको बुक्स में मिल जाएगा, ये जो कुछ भी है, कुछ नई चीज नहीं बताई मैंने. ओके, बट व्हाट इज सिग्निफिकेंट, कैसे इसको एक्सप्लेन करते हैं. थिंग इज कि ऐसी gn वो टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी है, वो वर्स्ट केस है कि हमेशा इसकी लिमिट fn बाय के साथ में इंफिनिटी से कम ही आनी चाहिए, ज्यादा नहीं आनी चाहिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ fn इज, टेक दैट एग्जाम्पल अगेन, it is like this 6n cube plus 5n square plus 3. So in this case I have told you that the value of gn was O of n cube. So we find the limit of fn by gn, means limit n tends to infinity 6n cube plus 5n square plus 3 divided by O n cube. Okay, so not O n cube, it's just n cube. Okay, so it will give 6 plus 5 by n plus 3 by n cube. It is just a class 10th mathematics. I'm not going to tell you about this. So the value of this will be 6, which will be less than infinity. इसकी value 6 हो जाएगी. It means that yeah, it is satisfying, means it is a worst case complexity. If we find the best case, in the case of best case, here at the place of is greater than infinity, it is greater than 0. So if this particular function is given greater than 0, it is the best case, it is the worst case. Fine. And what is the average case? What is the average time of it? It is basically something limit n tends to infinity fn upon gn. So I have told you it is something between worst and case. So it will be less than infinity and greater than 0, means between this. This is the average case. Fine. This is the mathematical representation basically. Okay, so this is all about time complexity basically. Okay, this is all about time complexity. Fine. So I think that I have told you everything about time complexity, all the thing that the notations, the big O notation, the big sigma notation, everything about this. Okay, and the types of some examples also. So your task is to find some functions and ask and try to find its time complexity. कुछ functions निकालो और उनकी time complexity निकालने की कोशिश करो, ये आपका टास्क है. फाइन. और कोई भी डाउट हो तो कमेंट करके पूछ सकते हो, कोई भी डाउट हो कमेंट करके आप पूछ सकते हो, that this is the doubt, this is the particular doubt which I have. Okay, so कमेंट में आके डिस्कस कर लो. फाइन. एंड ऑल्सो यू कैन ज्वाइन आवर टेलीग्राम, वहाँ पर आके भी आप काफी डिस्कशन कर सकते हैं. यू कैन सब्सक्राइब टू चैनल फॉर कॉम्प्लीट प्रोग्राम कंटेंट. Thank you for watching the video. Please share it with your friends. Thank you.